Make chicken lettuce wraps. I've already prepared my chicken, diced it up, and I put the egg white on it, and I put the cornstarch on it, and mixed it all together. And I've also pre-diced my vegetables, carrots, water chestnuts, and bamboo shoots. And this is the mixture that you will put on once you've sauteed everything in the pan. The garlic is in this mix along with cornstarch, honey, and soy sauce, and that provides extra flavor. I've also made the dipping sauce that you drizzle over top of the lettuce wraps. That's just a mixture of peanut butter with honey and sriracha hot sauce. It's a Asian hot sauce. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the stove. You have to make sure that before you put your meats in the pan that you let the pan heat up first and then you add your oil. And at that point, that's when you go ahead and start adding the chicken, because if you don't, your chicken turns out real rubbery. You have to wait so it sears it. So yeah, this is my whole thing right now that I'm trying to do to basically see if I can prepare a month's long worth of meals for $325. That is what the Army states that we should be getting to buy groceries for our family. And so I'm trying to do it, preparing using as many fresh vegetables as possible, also staying under the scheme of Michelle Obama's My Plate. So basically today, all your vegetable components are going to be your carrots, your bamboo shoots, your water chestnuts, and the lettuce. And then on the side, I have also prepared a cucumber salad mixed with a sweet Thai sauce, and it's already been sliced up, and I put a sweet red chili sauce on it. An easy way to cut your cucumbers up is to cut them up, and then to seed them is to use a spoon. You slice them down the center, and then you can scoop out the seeds in the center real easily, so that it makes it a lot easier to go ahead and get those cleaned up. So our pan should be relatively hot, so you're going to go ahead and add about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil to the pan. You want to wait and make sure that it's nice and hot. You want to do this on the highest heat possible without smoking the oil. So you're going to go ahead and add in. Make sure that the pan is hot. You hear the sizzle? That means that it is definitely hot enough. So you go ahead and add in all your chicken. Make sure to keep moving it around the pan. I have sesame oil. I always keep flavors like this in my kitchen, so I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit to it. It adds a little extra just zing to it. But you don't want to add this to the empty pan because sesame oil has a real low smoking point. But when you add the sesame oil, you can immediately smell that sesame flavor. My dog's barking in the background. Continuously move it around. You want to make sure that the chicken is cooked completely through, because this will be removed from the pan before we go ahead and cook our vegetables. So you can go ahead and discard your dirty plate from the raw chicken. And you will need a clean plate to put the chicken on once it's cooked through. I diced up chicken thighs, and that's what my recipe calls for. It's a little bit lower cost than using chicken breasts, but you can use chicken breasts as well. Buying frozen is going to save you money. And you can do a quick thaw by placing your chicken into a Ziploc bag in your sink with some warm water, and they should thaw out within about 15 minutes. All of my meals are meant to have a protein, a complex carbohydrate, and 50% vegetables. The chicken's getting to the point where it is now cooking through, and you'll start to notice that the pan starts to go wet. At that point, that's when you know that the chicken has started to cook through. You can see how there's some extra wetness in the pan. Go ahead and remove the chicken by placing it onto the plate. And then you'll place the pan right back on the high heat. Let it sizzle a little bit. Add a little more oil, about another tablespoon. And then you want to add your vegetables. So we've been stirring this for approximately a minute and a half to 2 minutes. And we're getting to the point where the carrots are still quite crunchy, but we're starting to get to that point, because what we'll do is we'll add the chicken back in. Just stir that around. Here's my sauce. We're going to go ahead and bat that in. Make sure to scrape the bottom, because sometimes the honey sticks. So this is now cooked down, and you're about ready to go on this portion. I forgot to clean my lettuce. Alright, I'd say that's thoroughly cooked through. We're going to remove it from the heat. You'll probably want to remove some of the end portion of your lettuce. And then you just spoon the chicken mix onto your lettuce. I'm going to do just one right now. And you sort of eat it like a taco. There's that, and let me go ahead and get the cucumber salad back out of the fridge. Nice big portion. And there you have it. Chicken wraps with cucumber salad. Bye for now.